What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roblox Talk. Today, I want to look at Marquis Watts. Plus, did the overview of him. Where is he from? Undrafted free agent, smaller in stature, 6'1", 240. But the guy can get after the quarterback. That's something that the Bucs haven't had in a long time, a consistent pass rusher. I know Shaq is it, but bearing injuries and just not being on consistently, we don't have anyone besides Shaq. That's not usually our typical type of pass rusher at the edge. It's mainly a run stopper. So we're looking at Marquis Watts here, number 58, wearing the old Shaq Barrett number. And I guess there's something about this 58 that gets you towards the quarterback and gets sack fumbles. And this is it. So let's break it down a little bit. So Marquis Watts, yeah, smaller, 6'1", 240, but he knows how to use speed to power very much so. Leg drive, getting under the pads of the lineman right there, and then getting his hands on the quarterback. Quarterback gets his ball out, and he sees it. He's like literally seeing the ball like it's $1,000,000 right there. I'm going to pop it right out of his hands. Pops out. Guy's got a motor. Guy's got drive through his legs because the 77 here is a pretty big dude. And he just literally goes straight through him to get after the quarterback. Like, look at this. Literally put his foot in the ground right here, get upfield quickly, jolt him backwards. Running back tries to chip, doesn't really get much in there, and literally walks him all the way back to the quarterback and gets a sack. And that was a Pittsburgh game. We're also going to go into the Jets game. As you're going to see, he literally had pressure the entire time he was out there. So now he's going to be on the left side of your screen, 58, getting after it, the inside spin move. We put that on Twitter. Guys, if you're not following us on Twitter, get on there, Roblox Talk, at Roblox Talk. But check him out here again, just getting upfield initially. And then, like I was showing in the last clip, he drives his left foot into the ground and then drives right through the offensive lineman to get after the pass rush. Right here, boom, gets it and spins right inside. He's got an inside spin. Not many college athletes come out with multiple moves. And look at this. He already has it set it up. And these are going to be 3 consecutive plays. Inside spin, gets it. Probably a holding. Doesn't really get called. Quarterback just barely gets it out. Incomplete. Already a nasty move. And now, next play, same thing. I'm going to drive upfield. Am I going to cut it back in again? Or am I going to go through you? Which one am I going to do? Literally, whoops, goes right through him this time. So you went inside, now through, pushing that drive into the pocket, getting his hand up a little bit late, but still enough drive. Yes, you'd want to see him counter out of this, maybe extending his arms to push through and then disengage and get after the quarterback. But this is an undrafted guy showing motor, power, speed, diverse different moves, and then still getting after it from pursuit from behind like that. And then the third play, you saw the inside move, right? You saw the power. Now he's going to try and go all the way around. So check him out here. Little fake inside move and then draw it back outside. I like it. Setting things up. And then watch him knock the hands away. Get his hands off of him. I'm winning. Quickness. Getting low, low, low. But then the push from behind kind of gets him down. He loses his bounce a little bit. But the quarterback's feeling it. He's on his tiptoes. The quarterback's jumping up and around because he's like, oh, damn. Got to get rid of this damn thing. Because this guy over here was a force. Like you saw inside, power through, going around. He had it all on this one 3-down drive. And yeah, that's something you want to see from all of your players, not just an undrafted free agent. Now here you go again. Check him out winning the outside. It's his hands, how he bats them down. The offensive lineman can't get a good hold on him. Look at this little long arm fake and then getting all the way swimming over, getting around. Guy has to push him from behind. Where are the flags here, guys? We got a lot of flags against us last game. This one, there wasn't really a flag on this, but that's a block from behind right there, blocking the back. But keep going on. Pressure, forcing balls out. Good play by the DB there. And we keep going on. Winning the edge, long arm. So check him out here. This is why, yeah, he's smaller, 6'1", 240. That's still a long arm pushing him back. But if he was a little bit longer, that probably would have jolted him a lot further back, and he would have been able to disengage a lot faster. But he still has it. I like how he does the no gloves, too. Just driving him backwards, disengages, gets after it. Look how close he is to knocking that ball away. But how many times have you seen consistent effort, consistent pass rush, and a plan? That's something we talk about here all the time. He's not just running into the guy, doing the same move without even thinking of setting anything up. This guy's small school, undrafted, and you would think this is more of a higher elite type of guy. Like this is a mentality of knowing how to get after the quarterback. And again, here, watch the hand placement. He's waiting. The tackle shows his hands first. So what's he going to do? He's going to knock those bad boys down. Nope. You can't touch me. Can't grab my pads. You can't block me. So he's knocking those bad boys down. getting dipping and ripping, getting through it, continuously getting his hands off of him as he's running the arc, and then feels, okay, the quarterback's not there no more. He's bailing out. So I need to spin back around to get after the play. And what does he do? Spins back around effortlessly and gets after the play. Like he's showing a lot of good things. I know Plus did the little recap earlier, but this guy has hustle. He has a plan. He has ability to do that. Now here he is. We always hear Todd Bowles talk about Anthony Nelson, how he's like the smartest guy on the field. He never gets beat by empty bootlegs. Quarterback's gonna play action fake this and then bootleg it out. But look at this. Mr. 58 over here. Nope, I smell it. You're not gonna get this ball out easy. I'm in your way. Doesn't get a flag, forces a bad pass. Here we go again. How are you not gonna block this guy? I don't know how. Literally gets unblocked, free reign right at the quarterback. What happens? Holy hell, I gotta get rid of this ball. Doesn't go down as a sack. This is more of a terrified wimp throw. But it is what it is. Could have been a sack, but it goes down as an incompletion. We keep going. We got a play action fake to no one. And then the running back's going to do his best to try and block Watts here. And he does okay, but it's still, look at the hustle driving through this running back. I need to get this quarterback down because I need to make a roster. This guy, he's got the heart, he's got the motor. There's a lot of things I like about Watts. And this is a very deep outside linebacker room. We're not even talking about Yaya Diaby, Jose Ramirez, Anthony Nelson, Shaq, JTS. He's going to have to find a way to present himself on special teams too to make this roster, because there's things like this in the running game. He shows heart hustle. I like that a lot, let's be honest. But he's going to show deficiencies in his size, like 6'1", 240. He's not going to be able to throw guys around. Like you can see him right here. He's going to be going up against a receiver. I believe that's a receiver. Is that? Yep. So he's going through him, trying to drive him through, long arming. He's running down the line. I like the effort. Doesn't just get there. He couldn't hold the edge because of that. But that's not necessarily his fault. That's a long way to go. But he's got to shrug that wide receiver off. So wide receiver should not be blocking a defensive end like that. And then here we go again. He's going up against a tight end in the running game. What is he going to do? Holds him up, holding the edge. He has to disengage and get the running back. Doesn't do it. So that whole outside edge gets free reign for the running back. Linebacker wasn't there fast enough. So he's going to get yardage where ultimately guys like JTS, Anthony Nelson, bigger dudes can hold that edge and not allow that big gain. Again, here you go again. This is the only deficiency I think he has. Against the pass, he's phenomenal. You've seen all the effort, all the hustle, all the different pass rush moves. Holding the edge just isn't in his game. Being 6'1", 240, that's usually how it's going to be. No one is a perfect player. I mean, there's very rarely is there a perfect player, and they're usually first round picks, right? This guy was undrafted. But I like a lot. There is a lot of things I like. Here it is again in the running game. Fullback pushes him out of the way. So you can't count on him on early downs, but can you get a guy to make the roster that's just a specialty type of guy? That's the difficult part about it, especially when you have other draft picks in front of him, other guys that you know can run the system. I want him to make the roster bad. This guy is a very, very good player. Something that Bucs don't really have consistently is pass rush. So hopefully they can find a way to get him on the roster. Guys, let us know down below what you think about Mr. Watts here. 58, that number just, it looks good in a Bucs uniform. Let us know down below what you think about him. Comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you haven't just yet. And with that said, until the next one.